What's up, guys? Welcome back. I've been away for a while. Been dealing with a lot of insomnia, but it's okay though. Kind of used to not sleeping for like some time. But I said I would make a video, so I am. Just to kind of like explain a couple of things. Like for one reason why I made my channel. Um, it's might sound a little bit silly, but to me it's important and it matters. So um I made my channel because of what I've been through in my life, and I did that because I felt as though if I didn't, I was going to be in some serious trouble later on in my life. So I decided to make my YouTube channel, and I wanted my YouTube channel to represent me for where I see myself as. And basically, my channel icon that I have is a bowl, and it's a charging bowl and a flame. And the reason why that is because when I was growing up, I was not allowed to celebrate my birthday. So I lived my life where I was not allowed to celebrate my birthday, and that made me feel incomplete in a lot of ways because I'm a Taurus, and I was born on May 5th, and I was never allowed to celebrate my birthday, and I do feel like that had a big impact on my life. Like I said, I was born into and grew up in a cult, the Jehovah's Witness organization, and that is the reason why I made my channel, because I needed to be able to voice what I've been through in my life. And you know, I might sound crazy. If I sound crazy, so be it. But I know I'm not the only one who's gone through these things, and you can feel yourself slipping away because cults at a very early and unfair age for what they do to children try to take away who I am, and that's not going to happen. So I made my channel. That's why I have the emblem or the icon. My channel icon is a bull because I'm a Taurus. Also, let's try not to like cry. Um, Also, my uh, my dad and my grandmother were are from Spain. My grandmother was from Spain. Uh, she's passed 10 years now. Uh, and my my dad is from Spain also. So I was not gonna let a cult take my bull because that's what they tried to do. And I still believe that that's why they don't let people celebrate their birthdays, because people who believe in um, their celestial being suffer in that place. So that's why I made that my channel icon. And that's why I talk about the things that I talk about. I try to look for information about the place that, you know, that I know I experience suffering in, and I know that others are experiencing suffering in, and things that needs to change. Um, as far as the other things that I do on my channel, like I said, I've been hurt for over a year now, and that's why I play video games. But I love to play video games. And I I like gaming, so I really only play single player games. I don't really care for playing many multiplayer games. Just, you know, more or less, I'm kind of a loner. So I just play my, you know, my like single player games. I like um, FromSoft games. I'm I'm just very tired right now, but I need to like make this video and just get this out. I like FromSoft games. My uh, grandfather was a sailor in the Navy, and he was an officer in the Navy. And one thing that I was told to look out for in my life was a crab and a lobster. And when I was very young, and I don't see them anymore, but Walmart used to have these big lobster tanks. And this was years ago. Like, I think this is like pre 2010. Um, Maybe this stopped in like early 2000s, I'm not sure. But I remember there being um, lobsters in Walmart, and they were alive. And something that they told me for my life was, you need to look out for a crab and you need to look out for a lobster. So I said, okay. And I didn't really know like what that meant at the time. So that's what I did. Um, I love the water. I love the ocean, but I don't go to it that much, unfortunately. And I don't like live near, um, I live on the East Coast, but I don't live close to um, the sea. So I was told from a young age, look out for a lobster and look out for a crab. And when I was when I was a kid. Um, I don't know why the lady did that. I didn't know like who the lady was, but my mom used to work at Walmart, and my mom uh she didn't work in the fish section in Walmart, but um she did work in like where they would like cook food, and like the deli part. I guess that's the right word for it. So one day I was in Walmart, and was when I was a kid, and I was there, and the lady behind the seafood counter called me over, and she said, "Hey, can you come here for a second?" So I did, and she said, "You need to take this," and I didn't know what she was talking about. She said, I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "I don't know, but I have to give you this." And I said, "But I can't take care of it." And she had a lobster, and she said, "No, you don't take it home with you, but I have to give this to you." And I said, "Oh, okay." And she let me hold the lobster, and I didn't know like what that meant. And I played I played a fishing game. I played 3 fishing games. I played Dredge, I played Stardew Valley, and I played Gone Fishing, the game demo. And I thought it was in those games, but it wasn't. It was in a FromSoft game. And remember when I first found FromSoft, I liked being around the crabs, and I didn't know why. And those crabs were hard to fight. Um, but now I understand why. And I had to go to my mom, and I had to say thank you for giving me my lobster, because she did. Um, and just realizing that, and realizing that that's what I was told to look out for. Um, and not look out for it as in this is a bad omen for you. Look out for it because this is connected to you in some way. Uh, Meant a lot to me. So that's why I like playing FromSoft games. I always have. They're very difficult. They're very challenging. They're, you know, they're my kind of game. Um, so yeah, that's why I play Elden Ring so much. That's why I play a lot of single player games, and I mean, it's kind of why to, uh, whenever I see something in a game that I find to be challenging, I don't like to not do it. I don't like to step away from it, and you know, I like to challenge myself by doing that. And it's like I've had so many people tell me like, "Oh, it's childish. It's like it's part of my life." You know, when I was a kid, video games were very much seen as being for kids. Gaming has evolved since then, and a lot of adults play video games, and the video game industry is multi-billion-dollar industry, and multi-billion-dollar industries are not just focused um, to children alone. So that's why I do what I do. Um, I do stream to try and make income because I'm hurt and I'm not able to work, and that's honestly why I do what I do. I don't do it on a regular basis because I'm just physically not able to, but I wish I could. Um and hopefully I'm still I'll still be able to going forward. But yeah, that's, you know, I the last time I played Elden Ring, which was, when was it? I had a someone asking me. I don't know who they were. Um, they were just a chatter in the live stream, but they were asking me um, what was my schedule, and I told them, I don't have a schedule because of what I'm in. Yeah, so like 5 days ago. Um, and I've been going through this, like, it's not because of playing video games or whatever. It's because I feel like I've been on so many medications in the past year. It really does mess with my head, and my body being on so many different medications because of this pain, and it just will not stop. And whatever medicine I take for pain, it hasn't helped me. Um, and I really do think that switching through all kinds of different medications and taking pills, that over the counter pills that, I try to take to help me, because you have to show the medical industry that you're trying to get better in the ways that they recognize. And I'm not trying to sit out here and make myself seem like that I'm a drug addict, because I'm not. I hate taking pills. I really do. I hate taking pills unless they're like supplements or vitamins, for um, my body. But I got to do what the medical industry requires me to do, and I'm not used to taking medication. And I really do feel like that me taking so much medication has contributed a lot to what I'm going through right now with my insomnia. So that's that's another reason why sometimes whenever I live stream, I might seem like that I'm like zoned out or whatever. It's because I'm extremely sleep deprived, and I've tried to not live stream so much because I thought that maybe if I made my stuff more video oriented, which, I mean, me editing a video and like having, I don't know if it's my chair. I don't think it's my chair, because me sitting in this chair doesn't hurt my back, but me trying to use keyboard and mouse to edit a video, um, the way that, I don't know if it's the position that I have my arms in. I don't know if what happened when I got hurt. But for some reason, doing that for long periods of time does hurt a lot. So I hate to have an image out there that I'm a lazy creator. I'll go ahead and say it. I am naturally lazy. Um, and I'm naturally lazy because I'm not going to work harder if I don't have to. Um, but I don't like being lazy in my creativity. Um, but in this case, for me not editing videos, one, I don't have a very good editing software. Because all I would use is like clip, what is it, Microsoft Clipchamps, because that's all I have. I tried to buy the pro version whenever I had money, but it wouldn't let me. Like, Microsoft literally would not let me. I entered my card information in like 5 times. It would not let me, and I don't know why. So the only editor that I had and that I was kind of used to using, I said, I'll go ahead and I'll try buying the pro version of it, and I just couldn't. Um, lucky for me, I was able to make my channel icon with Streamlabs, because I was able to purchase a pro membership with Streamlabs when I had money. So that's kind of why I don't edit a lot of my videos, because Clipchamp's free version is very limited, and I've sat there and I've edited videos that I've made that were a couple hours long. Um, and while I was editing them, I was in pain because I had to sit there and shift through information, and my posture changes a lot when I'm trying to be focused. And that's just how I am mentally. When I'm mentally focused on something, I physically change my posture. Um, and I don't know if that has something to like do with it. I'm doing everything that I can to like recover, but yeah, um, that's why I make a lazy style of video and I don't edit my stuff a lot. It's not because I don't want to, it's because doing so I'm in pain. I've tried to like edit stuff on my phone. It's so hard to edit something on my phone. It's so hard. And I never found any good software to let me do that. And uh, I don't really use Apple, so I never tried using Apple to edit something. But I thought Microsoft would have something that I could use, and it doesn't really. It's more just for like making PowerPoints or making spreadsheets, and I can't use that with a video, so I don't know. But yeah, that's why I don't edit very much. Anyway, that's why I go away for long periods of time, like 5 days, and I don't stream, I don't make videos. I made a couple of shorts. They're weird. They were for someone, and that person said that they were going to look for them, so I made them. Um, but, and I know who that person is. Um, but yeah, some of my shorts are weird. Um, and they're weird for a reason. Um, but yeah, I don't try to. I don't like to copy other people in their work. I do watch a lot of other YouTube creators that I like for because their comedy um, matches what I like. Like a big one is Game Grumps, Aaron Hansen and Dan Dan Avedon, Daniel Avedon. Like I I love their style of comedy. I love their improv, and I always thought that Game Grumps was very creative, and yeah, you know, so I don't like to copy what I watch though. I've watched that for my own personal because that's what I like. Um, but I'm still growing in that. I know I have a lot of growth to make in that, but I do feel like that me live streaming uh, allows me a healthy way to like grow. And yep, I curse a lot in my videos. I know I do, but I grew up around sailors, so I grew up around people that use language a lot, and I know that some people find that derogatory and it's a big turnoff to them, but you know, they say that when people curse a lot, it means that they're honest and they're not wrong. Um, so I I know I curse a lot during my whenever I'm playing a game and doing live streams, and sometimes I'll make a video and I'll be cursing a lot. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. It's just how I express myself. Um, and I find it to be a healthy way to express myself and to lower my levels of stress because it does. My mom does not like that about me at all, but that's how I am. And I gotta be myself. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. I'm gonna try and get back into live streaming and making more content. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm sorry I go away for so long, but sometimes I'm just not able to stream. Anyways, you guys have a good day.